Fear Collective, today we're exploring the scares and subtext of the Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. The original Amityville horror film debuted in 1979 and spawned two sequels back-to-back with 1982's The Possession and 1983's 3D installment, both of which I reviewed for this channel already. The franchise took a bit of a break after the third film barely earned back its $6 million budget and was unanimously dragged by critics. But in 1989, NBC revived the franchise with this made-for-TV effort starring Patty Duke, Jane Wyatt, and Frederick Lean. The screenplay was written by Sandra Stern, who wrote the original screenplay for the original Amityville horror, and according to IMDb, wrote an early draft for the 2005 Amityville remake, although I'm not really sure how much of that screenplay was used in the final film. The Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes kicks off with a grab bag of Amityville scares as a group of priests try to exorcise the home while the house basically has a temper tantrum. It's pretty hokey, but it establishes an over-the-top kind of campy vibe that I can get into. This continues throughout the film where we learn that a floor lamp purchased at a garage sale at the Amityville property is sent to California, thereby allowing the titular evil to escape. The performances totally make the film because, as silly as the idea of a killer lamp is, everyone is giving 100%, and it's honestly the best acting I've seen in the entire series. The Evil Escapes has a sort of glossy, dreamlike filter that's very evocative of the 80s and gives the whole thing a very Lifetime movie vibe that I kind of love. The Evil Escapes doesn't offer much by way of scares or subtext. It's essentially a Goosebumps episode. But just as the credits begin to roll, we are blessed with a cinematic moment of the ages. All I'm going to say is haunted cat. If the killer lamp wasn't enough to sell you on this film, you gotta watch it for this cat. It's such a delightful moment that none of us deserve, and the final shot in this film makes it well worth the price of the Blu-ray, in my opinion. I'm going to rate my enjoyment of Amityville 4 at a 7 out of 10. I had a great time with this movie. It's a great movie to watch with your friends, or if you're, sick in bed, hungover, got COVID, any of that. As I mentioned, it has a sort of Goosebumps-like nostalgia with a Lifetime movie comfort that feels really endearing and feels like it has a lot more heart than any other Amityville film in the franchise. I honestly can't recommend this film enough. I hope you guys check it out. If only for that final shot, you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching. The Collective is now closed.